Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a video on how to stay productive while doing online school / working at home. Let's just get on to this video because I know that these tips have helped me so much with my focus during online school, and it can seriously be so hard with all the distractions at home. Plan out a routine either on your planner or on Google Calendar or your Apple Calendar. I use my Apple Calendar. It is super helpful because you can literally plan things hour to hour. I live by time blocking, and whenever people are like, how are you so productive, or they want productivity tips, my first thing that I tell them is time blocking. It seriously does a job for you of time managing. I like to do this the night before my actual day of online school. I'll look at my emails and I'll see when my teachers want to have Google meetings, Zoom meetings, and I'll put that all on my calendar and I'll just go by that for the rest of the day. I realized that I get so much more done in a day when I have it on a calendar. My second tip is to sort out your hardest tasks to your easiest. For me, I have the most energy at the beginning of the day, and then slowly as the day progresses, I get less energy. So I think doing the harder tasks earlier is much better because you'll be more efficient with them. I love getting the hard stuff done in the beginning of the day because then later in the day I'm not like stressing out about it and knowing that I have to do it later. Number 3 is to get ready and look cute. You don't have to be wearing your prom dress at home, but I definitely think that what you put on is going to be how you feel. Putting on an outfit that you would wear to school will really get you set for the environment, and also just, you know, doing your hair a little bit, making sure your lips don't look crusty, just small things like that. Really taking care of your exterior will make you more focused on the interior. Like, it's literally a study that if you dress up like you're going to work or like you're going to school, you'll have that better focus. My third tip might sound a little weird and irregular, but it's to work out before you even start school. I really suggest this because right after working out, you just feel so productive and feel so good about yourself. And honestly, working out is such a good way to set a tone for the day and just be much more productive throughout it. I feel like once I worked out, like I'm in like boss mode, and it's also super good for your body to keep it fit during quarantine. I have literally been working out so much during quarantine and it's been a good time. Okay, this tip is so freaking important, guys, and it's to work at your desk or just a different spot from your bed. I think it's super important to have a specific work spot that you go to at least like every day, you know, every other day, because it's really important to build a routine and to associate certain locations with different modes of focus. I know that when I do my homework on my bed, I'll just like fall asleep. Working and sleeping in the same place really is not good because it'll actually be harder to fall asleep because you start associating your bed with work. So I just suggest not mixing the two, and I love working at my desk or the dining room or just different parts of my house, but parts where I know I'm not going to start like relaxing a lot and sleeping. Like, it's crazy how your mind can associate different places with different moods, and you can use that to your advantage. The sixth tip is to clean your space every day. You will not be able to focus if your room is messy because every few minutes you're gonna like pick something up, but if you just have a clean white desk, it's just gonna be super easy to work. Write a detailed to-do list. I know it can be super tempting to just put like 3 or 4 things in your to-do list, but what I like to do is for each subject I like to make a to-do list. Honestly, it can be each assignment. The issue with making a broad to-do list is that it's much less motivating. You might start giving up because when you have a super long to-do list, you check things off often, and it really does keep you motivated seeing that list get smaller and smaller. But if it's already small and it's getting smaller and smaller like every few hours, it's gonna be very hard to continue. Use the Pomodoro method. This is super helpful if you're a type of person that can't really focus for long. The Pomodoro method is where you study for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, study for 25 minutes, and then rest for 5 minutes, and then just keep on repeating that. When you're in that 25 minutes, you're in the mindset to really be focused to your greatest extent because you know you have that 5-minute break. No human can possibly be focused all the time, so I think it's super important to take breaks. And when you do take breaks, do not use your phone for the whole entire break. Using your phone during that 5 minutes will make that 5 minutes go by in like 2 seconds. You want to really take advantage of that break. I like just like resting on my bed even during that break and trying not to fall asleep, but when you really just sit still for those 5 minutes, that 5 minutes feels like 20 minutes. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this tip like this far into the video, but wake up early. My little rule is just make sure you wake up before 10 a.m. I feel like when you look at your phone and you wake up and you see it double digits, it just there's just like a feeling of like regret and like disappointment. I don't know, like this might just be me. Even if I wake up at 9:30, like I feel so much more productive than waking up at 10. I really do need to start my day early because I like to film in the middle of the day. If I wake up at 12 and then have to do my homework and it's dark outside by the time I want to film, that just doesn't really add up. So I try to finish my online school pretty early. So the last tip is super important, and I know not everyone can do it, but it's to get ahead of your schoolwork if you have the opportunity to. Some of my classes, they give us all the work for the week in the first day of the week, and I don't necessarily suggest like getting it all done on Monday because I know that doesn't work for everyone, but honestly that's what I like to do. I like to get it all done on Monday if it's a really hard class. For example, science is one of my hardest classes, and when I finish everything on the first day, the rest of my online school days, they just feel like a breeze because I don't have that hard subject like bothering me every day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope these tips help you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on my Instagram during quarantine. I've been super active on my Instagram with polls, so make sure to stay engaged on there. That's all I had to say, and I'll see you guys in the next one.